plate. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go and play some Tribes Ascend with Dark Matrix and Stowaway. It's gonna be great. It's Behind the Blue Plate.
Hello there, Tribes fans, as my overlay is a little bit aggressive there. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you again. We're back. Behind the Blue Plate is back and live on Tribes Ascend channel on Wednesday. I'm joined, as always, by Stowaway. How you doing tonight, Stow?
Yeah, man, I'm good. It's finally cooled down a bit. I've got my fan on. If my fan's loud,
and your shirt on, I'm glad to see.
Yeah, the shirt's on. The shirt's happening. The shirt's fine. It's reached a acceptable shirt level of temperature, but it's good. It's good, man. Behind the Blue Plate. It's been now 3 weeks since we've done like a standard episode. We did the Todd Harris one, but that was a bit different, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, we had 1 week off, then we were going to have another week off, but we did Todd Harris. So that's, yeah, I guess it's...
Is it 3 weeks? Yeah, it's kind of 3 weeks.
It's kind of 3 weeks.
Sort of 3 weeks.
We only really missed one show, although I guess...
it doesn't feel like it. It feels like we missed more.
I don't know, things have been going so quick for me, man. It feels like just yesterday that we were doing the last episode.
Fair enough.
But that's all good. We're joined by a pretty cool panel tonight. In the bottom left, we've got Nordsmark. How you doing tonight, Nords?
I'm doing really good, thank you, Doug. How everyone in the panel doing? I assume good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm doing really good.
That's
Forming
cool.
my new national team and all, so that's good.
You're doing what, sir?
Forming the national team, like Ice Finnmark for the nationals. It's gonna be great.
Is that confirmed yet?
Well, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I mean, we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail soon. That is one of the topics for tonight. But yeah, how about a quick introduction? You have been on the show before, Nords. But how about you update us on what you've been up to?
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I'm Nordsmark. I play for Pelican. And I'm a bald guy who play video games. And yeah, I play offense mainly. And I like to play video games.
Video games.
Yeah, basically that. I like to play video games. That's more or less the gist of that.
Cool. Well, it's good to have you on the show again, and making his debut appearance on Behind the Blue Plate, we've got ArmedPenguin. How you doing tonight, mate?
Hello. I'm doing fine, thank you.
No, it's good to have you with us, and you're like I said, a newcomer to the show, so we always like to give a little bit of background on all our new panelists. So, how about yourself? Where have you come from? How long have you been playing Tribes, and what are you all about?
Well, I come from the unknown land of Slovenia, and I've been playing Tribes since about February last year, so it's been a while. And yeah, I played Standy in comp for a year about now, first with Shazers, now with Moversation, and in the last few months I've started casting a bit, to the dismay of pretty much everyone that has to hear my voice now.
So, I mean, yeah, like, have you played Tribes titles before, or is this your first one?
No, this is my completely first Tribes game. I'd never heard about Tribes before, sorry, but no.
And how did you hear about Tribes Ascend?
Well, basically I saw a Total Biscuit video and I was interested, and when he made a second video I was like, well, it's free, they're giving away keys if you like them on Facebook, so why not? And a year and a half later, well, here I am.
You are indeed. Well, it's really cool to have you on the show, and yeah, it's been really cool seeing you get behind the mic and help out with all of the European casting. There's definitely been a real need for it, and it's cool to see you step up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure someone would have stepped up, but well, maybe. Let's see. People are lazy. Myself, I'm very lazy too. But hey, I was never any good at playing, so I thought, hey, why not cast? And,
That's the decision all of us took, I think.
That's pretty much how it goes.
Hi, don't insult Guitar Guy now. He's a brilliant player and a brilliant caster.
He's the exception that proves the rule.
yeah, you always have the
Shout
odd
out to
ones
Guitar
out.
Guy for being an amazing caster and player.
His voice is, well,
Yeah,
I
radio
wish I had a
voice.
voice like that.
He's well, actually, we probably shouldn't discuss that on this channel, so I'll keep my mouth shut. But Stowaway, what are we going to kick off with tonight?
So yes, as always, I think we can kind of start off with the tournaments and how things have been going. Obviously, the EUTL and NATL haven't been active at the moment after Season 2 ended, and Season 3 is hopefully in the works. But we do have some stuff to talk about, it looks like.
Yeah, you know, we've kind of shat on this tournament a little bit in the past. The TAW tournament kind of had its ups and downs, but finally they got around to finishing that one off. And Nordsmark, I believe you were involved in that game.
Yeah, I played for Pelican in the finals. It was a lengthy tournament, to say the least. And a bit messy, with just arranging stuff and then which rules to use and all that kind of jazz. But we got around to it, and we played Showtime. When was it? Some days ago. A few days ago, we won. It was fun matches. I think most of the people involved there was pretty rusty because of the whole summer thing, and but it was fun. We decided to play it a best of 3 instead of best of 5 because we couldn't really be asked to do it.
But it looks like you played 3 maps and won all of them.
No, we didn't. Wait, did we? I can't remember.
That's what GameShrine's showing us. 4-1 on Kata, 7-1 on Arcs, and 5-1 on CCL.
Doc, if you scroll down to the comments, Narc says you didn't play 2 games.
Yeah, we did only play 2 games. Yeah, I don't know what that lost is. Maybe it's just I don't know.
That's weird. So why did they put a score on CCL?
I have no idea.
Lumberjack says that it's,
the
probably
thing
because
Narc
the
is...
site needed to complete it, so...
Oh, okay. Maybe.
The 3 results.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see that there was a result. How were the games? Did anyone see them?
Well, I played on them, but...
You didn't see them, right? You saw them from a first-person perspective.
Yeah, I played on them. It was fun. As I said, a lot of people I think on both teams were kind of rusty because I hadn't played when I played there. I hadn't played in a bit over a week or something like that, and I think that was the case for a lot of people. But it was fun. Yeah, nothing too special. Not much to talk about though. It's just regular games.
Did you guys?
Nothing too special happened.
Did you expect to win? Did you go in there pretty confident?
Yeah, we did. Showtime is a good team, definitely, but they seem a bit inconsistent at times, I think, which is a problem for them. Sometimes they put up a really amazing game, and sometimes they seem to fall a bit short. I don't know what it is, because they do have a lot of really strong players on that team. I don't know what it is. They're definitely a team who could become really strong, but I don't know.
Fair enough. Penguin, did you get to see this one a few days ago?
Unfortunately not. I did only ask Tim Snell to cast it, and that was pretty much all my involvement. So I didn't get the chance to see it.
Fair enough. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have the opportunity to watch it either, so we'll just have to go with Nordsmark's wrap up on that. Stowe, anything to add on the final there?
No, it was nice to see that it wrapped up finally. It has been dragging on for a long time. And it wasn't the best organised tournament, but it's cool to see, and cool to see Pelican come out on top. My team, my homeboys. Yes, it's good. Yeah. And sorry, you said you played Showtime in then, didn't you?
Yeah, Showtime.
Yeah. I might take the chance and go back and watch that if I get some time to watch it. But
definitely fun games. Kata was maybe a bit of a which. I can't remember. One of them was a bit of a stomp, and then the next game was Cat was fairly even.
Kata was 4-1, Arcs was 7-1.
But 4-1. But it was felt a bit more even. Even though 4-1 seems to be kind of a big win, but it was still a good game.
I have a question. Would you like to see more tournaments like this run? Perhaps we take the assumption that they are continued to be updated and administrated properly. Definitely. If they were administrated a lot better, more structure and stuff, and more clear, what are the winnings? Because we don't even know if we get gold from this or whatever. We have no clue at all. We just played it for shits and giggles. But we just wanted to play some video games, so. Okay, so these are definitely things you'd like to see more, especially I guess out EUTL at the moment.
Yeah, I'm really excited for like the nationals and the draft tournament coming up and stuff like that. That's great. It's
Okay.
keeping the game alive and well, it's good for the community. I definitely like to see more of that,
Cool. Cool.
especially if it's structuredly like it's with some good administration and stuff.
Okay. So next up, I guess, unless anyone's got anything else to say about TAW, there's the NATL ladder at the moment. It's how, Doc, has this been going at the moment?
Yeah, well, I mean, quiet, but still active. I was going to bring up the actual site. Let me just bring that up on screen. League, ladder. There we go. Yeah, so you can see just by scrolling, what the... God damn it. You'll see that on the stream in a sec. But yeah, you can see that there are games coming up. So, you know, it's good to see that activity on the ladder there as Tau is trolling pretty much everybody with that.
Well, you're definitely
Tau
on
are
top.
currently on top.
Tau are currently on top.
Definitely
but
on top.
I mean, you got to remember Tau is just the rebranding of Vex, right? So they are
Some new players as well.
right, I guess.
Actually,
Let's have
quite
a look.
few new players.
Yeah, I think there's people
God
like
damn it.
actual
Swordfish
Tau and
and
stuff on there.
yeah, they got a few new players. Most notably like Implosions, Amstar, Kevin, Swordfish.
I
let's
don't
say.
see implosions listed. I mean, Guitar
They
Guy,
might
Reticle,
not be.
Duck, Gigabit, Tomasar, Hydroxide, Tasty Ham,
Yeah,
Derpies,
it's not
blah, 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 blah.
updated on that, but they on like Amstar and all the ones I mentioned before. They on Tau.
Sorry, this might be an odd question, but what's the C next to their names? Is that current
Captain.
or? No, because there's like 7 people. Well,
Yeah, they all have captain privileges,
Yeah, I'm
basically.
pretty sure.
Oh wow. Okay, that's. Oh, I see. So that whatever.
They
Okay,
can
that's
do
fine.
whatever captains can do on the site, I suppose.
Cool.
Yeah, so I mean, they don't have any. They're not being challenged at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's good to see the NA ladder ticking over. You know, that they're still playing games, but not too much to talk about really. They're just kind of, I guess, waiting for the next big thing to happen over in NA, which I assume would be Season 3. I don't know if that's been scheduled yet. I think there's still talk about rules, and I think they've been talking about waiting till September. I know NA were. I'm not sure what NATL were planning.
Yeah, possibly. But I mean, this is why I like the idea of a ladder. And I'm not sure how the Game Shrine ladder is particularly going. I don't
Pretty
think it's
dead.
particularly. Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
dead.
seem like there's much. Yeah, there you go. But if it's
We have
updated or whatever, it means that in between tournaments and stuff, there's still games ticking over. So I don't know. I'm surprised that there's not more happening on the ladder.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think there's not much to say about on NATL aside from Towers winning. They're currently, you know, their ladder is active, so that's always worth a mention. Moving over to EUTL, it's worth mentioning because we haven't had a show since this happened, but PLD won the House League, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that was was it 2 weeks ago? The show we missed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I just want to bring it up. Competitions. Where's past competitions gone? Oh, there we go. Let me bring that one up.
Who did I call for winning the House League? I don't think it was PLD. I think I
I
was
called
wrong
for
on that.
PLD. I thought that was.
Did you
it.
call for PLD?
I
Oh,
did.
nice. I think I called for someone else. I forget who it
Maybe
was.
Showtime?
I think I said Showtime. Yeah, I think I did. But yeah, well done to PLD. I mean, it's a little bit gone. But I didn't even catch the match. That I think I was like, I couldn't actually watch it that night. I hadn't caught up on it, so
Looks like
Yeah.
a good series. Climax won against PLD from the losers bracket and reset that bracket, and then it looked really close all the way through, and PLD managing to clinch it on CCR. I mean, Penguin, did you get to see these games at all?
Well, actually, I was casting, so
Oh,
I
there
can
you
tell
go.
you a lot about this. Yeah, but pretty much like you said, I mean, the first bracket was incredibly close, and like we were all saying could have gone either way, and then it basically all came down to kata, because on DX, Climax it was obvious that they were better at DX, and on CCR it was obvious that PLD were better, you know. At CCR, and on kata it was like 3-2, I think, and it was so incredibly close that basically decided everything. And it's a bit weird that the third map, like actually the first map in the second best of 3 can decide the entire best of 3, but you know,
Yep. So that was cool. I'm glad to see PLD picking up the win there. They're a cool bunch of guys.
It is. And it was an insane game just to cast it. We did a bit of a different thing with the jazz music in the background and map casting. So you should watch that. Stuff.
Really? That sounds cool.
That's awesome. That was. I think that mup casting.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mob was
Wouldn't he have
costing
been
that.
playing, or has he quit? Had he quit?
Yeah,
by that
Mup
point?
plays for PLD, doesn't he?
I know he quit, but was it before? I thought that he would have quit after that. Okay.
No, he said to me that he was busy a lot lately and couldn't practice basically with the team, so he basically quit comp and
Okay.
made a video about it and posted on Reddit and stuff.
Okay then. Well, yeah.
It's a topic
so-
in itself.
Yeah, man. It's sad to see him go, but yeah, that's it. What happens, I guess. Yeah. So basically, well done to PLD. If anyone gets the chance and didn't watch that, like myself, should go back and watch it, and I'll have to do that because that sounds like a very good series.
I'd watch it just to listen to Mup casting.
Yeah, the jazz music. We haven't tried music while casting. I don't know. Would that work?
I've never seen anyone do that. And in fact,
No.
when people leave like the in-game music on and stuff, yeah, it gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
wouldn't
not a
want
big
to do
fan.
that.
Just a word of warning: if you play music in the background, we couldn't upload the video to YouTube because
yeah.
of copyright.
Yeah, we had that
So-
problem a long time ago, and we've kind of changed our tune about that. Changed our tune.
Zing.
Yeah, I didn't even mean. I'm sorry. But yeah, we now don't do that. We play music before the stream, but we cut that off for YouTube VODs.
Yeah.
And you can check out these YouTube VODs at YouTube at Quick Draw Esports. Plug. But yeah, moving on. So that's pretty much it. We've mentioned the Games Run ladder, which really has nothing going on at the moment. So next is some pretty cool news: the Summer Nations Cup.
Well, actually, no. I want to. I want to stick with EUTL/GameShrine
okay.
for a second. I didn't put this in the document yet because it was only announced very recently, which is actually the Summer Draft Cup that's going to happen on GameShrine. This has been, and I think they organised it pretty much this
You're right,
afternoon.
yeah. I thought we had a thing for that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, no, sorry.
worries.
We can see who signed up, and already quite a few. And I love this new thing that Lumberjack's got, like showing people what they've signed up for, and all that kind of stuff. So already 27 people signed up for the cup, and it's already been pretty recent. Like I said, I think it was only announced
Wait, check out the rainbow.
today. Bang that in the chat. But yeah, so very, very cool. Did they have a date for it yet? I think they did. 5 p.m.
We'll be running
3rd and 4th of August. So that is in
Yeah, that
2
is.
weeks. So not this weekend, the following.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So it says here, as with our last, he's actually spelled something wrong there. My God, Lumberjack slacking. As with our last draft, we'll be running a league round-robin section on Saturday and the playoffs on Sunday. Games will be starting at 5 p.m. CEST, which is GMT +1, with check-in opening at 3 p.m. and the draft at 4 p.m. All players must be checked in before the draft starts at 4. So pretty standard to the rest of the drafts and stuff, which are
Yeah.
really fun. So this should be something that even people who aren't playing it should be looking forward to, because this is drafts is one of the best ways, I think, to enjoy tribes. You get to play with people you don't necessarily play with before. Sometimes you get a team that maybe you don't think is as good as they could be, but that's what a draft is. You just get lucky teams, or you get good players on the team or not. And yeah, I've really enjoyed watching drafts before. So
Yeah, definitely. It's been fun playing in them as well. I'm looking forward to this.
I've never played in a draft.
I don't think I've played in one either. I think I've cast all of them, but even then, just watching the teams go through has been sick, because you have no idea which team is going to shine. Unless one team got a bunch of really, really good players and no one else did. But
Which
sometimes,
rarely happens.
yeah, I don't think that has happened. So I think it's good. Yeah, definitely tune in for this and sign up if you haven't already. So gameshrine.org if you're in if you're in Europe. I think American players can sign up too. It's just
They
a bit
can,
of a
they can.
It'll be hosted
yes.
in EU though.
Yeah, it'll be
You will
hosted.
play on EU servers definitely, but Americans, please do sign up
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. It's going to be fun.
Are you going to play in it, Penguin?
Probably yes, unless something crazy happens on that weekend. Yeah.
Cool. Lumberjack needs to fix this flag, man. I can't see who that is.
What flag?
Filippo, I think that's the Russian flag. It's too big. It's
Well, Russia
it's
is big.
ruined. This is true.
Russia strong. It's big flag.
That would be
yeah,
cool
yeah.
if like the flags were, sized in proportion to their
That's fine on
population
my
or
end.
something.
For some reason that's broken on yours, but that's fine for me.
Bug in Chrome, it's fixed. Lumberjack, look at that. He's on fire. Bang.
Oh my
Done.
god.
The man is a machine. That's all I can say.
Yeah. He just is the computer.
Exactly.
But yeah,
he's
that's
the
cool.
Matrix.
I should watch that film again. It's terrible, but it's kind of funny. Anyway,
We
so
should all
yeah.
take the red pill and go and meet Lumberjack. He's the architect. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at me digging up all of those old references. I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, when did that come out? Like 2000?
Oh shit, I don't know.
19? I think it was 99,
Man, I feel old.
maybe. Anyway, so yeah, that's cool. And I'm glad we didn't skip over that. So draft.
totally.
Be ready.
But we can move on to the Summer Cup now.
Yeah, so this is the Summer Cup. Now, this is the one I got confused with something else, but it isn't what I thought it was. This is
The Nations Cup.
this. Yeah, I'm just going to the website for it. So this is the Tribes Ascend Summer League. It's being hosted by, I believe,
Nations Cup.
Oh, aren't we doing the summer one?
Oh, we're doing the goat one?
Summer League. Yeah, I was going to.
Sorry, dude. Sorry.
It's okay.
There's
So
too
much
many
stuff in
summer
the summer.
fucking things.
Yeah. I mean, we get it's summer. Oh, look at that, 99.
I don't
Got
have a topic. I'll write one. Goats Summer Cup. Sup.
Yeah, so this is the Trebsen Summer League homepage.
read
What
it.
I'm on is I'm raising. Thanks, cheers. So this is for all the teams / clans that have set casted scrim matches throughout the summer. If you don't have a team asked to join one, the rules are going to be 10v10, no gens. Once it's gone, it's gone. So if the gens go down, you can't repair it. There's more to be decided. Server info's to be decided. There's going to be games on Tuesday and Friday nights. 3 games Tuesday and 4 games on Friday. And the times are posted below. Now, I'm kind of confused as to what this is, but I guess it's like just another league for all the teams that are
Yeah.
there, and I think it's EU based.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Given
Goats
all
American,
times are
so-
in
Oh, it's
Eastern
Goat
Standard.
American.
No, Goat's like Swedish, isn't he?
Yeah, but doesn't he live in America? Eastern Standard
He
US.
is-
Given
Does he
all the
live
times
in-
are in US time, I imagine it's
I
a
think he lives in
US-centric
America.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
he
God
is
is
American.
he is American, yeah.
His parents are Swiss, hence the crazy accent he has. But
Oh, right.
He's American.
Yeah.
How does that work? I mean, if he was born in America, but surely he's still kind of like part Swiss.
Well, I mean, it's
Or
kind of
mostly
like
Swiss.
Doc Lettuce, right? He's one of those kind of guys, isn't he? Because he goes to Switzerland to study.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Anyway,
At
but
any rate,
it's a US tournament
It is.
league. Sorry, but
the
I'm sure
the
you
thing
can
about this
sign
is
up
there's
if
only
you-
4 people that have signed up. So and Goat's
yeah.
one of them. So I don't know, like, yeah, I guess more people. Maybe people aren't interested in 10v10 or the rule set. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, either people don't know about this, in which case you should go to the website, gota.splashthat.com, and get involved. Because obviously, if there's only 4 people, it's going to be hard to run a 10v10 tournament.
Okay, I'll just post a link to the draft tournament. Hang on.
Not the
Someone
draft
asked for that.
tourney.
And
Oh.
no, someone asked for it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just
Okay,
put links everywhere.
Yeah, there's so many links. But yeah, so if you're an American team and you can get 10 people to play, I imagine 10v10 would be kind of silly, but pretty fun. But yeah, so definitely sign up for that.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone else have any knowledge or comments on Goat's Cup? Penguin, do you know or have much
I've heard
involved?
about it, but since it's NA based, I mean, I can't play in NA because, well, times mainly. I don't know. 10v10 will be hard to get players if, so far only 4 signed up.
But I mean, it's the time to try this stuff out, right? Between major 7v7 tournaments, I'm talking obviously about NATL and EUTL. Now's the time to experiment with this kind of stuff. And I guess, if no one signs up, it just genuinely means no one really cares about 10v10, no repairable gen style of tribes playing. So that's why these things are good to have, just to see if, if they stick.
Definitely.
All right, well, let's move on.
Yeah, so next on is some news from Reddit a couple of days ago that someone was working with the Oculus Rift, which I'm sure most people here, or not everyone should know about. If you don't, it's a basically virtual reality headset. and responds to movement and whatever, and it has 3D vision and stuff on it and all that shit. Someone's been experimenting it within tribes and is asking for help to try and get some general things fixed in it, such as the crosshair and 2D markers, such as like the objectives and
You
stuff.
can look
Apparently
as
a little bit
cool
buggy.
as this guy. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I'd like to try out an Oculus Rift at some point. Like, oh yeah, it's still in like beta. It's a weird thing to say for a piece of hardware, isn't it? But it's still like, it's not finished. They're still developing it. Is that right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the idea is that you buy the dev kit, right? They're really only selling it to developers. So yeah, this initial version of it is going to be more of for a hardcore. Well, they want developers to develop and test it and give them suggestions on how to improve it. Which I guess this guy is one of them. I mean, I've never heard of this bloke, Stenonic. It's very cool, to get a game like Tribes working. I'd like to see how. Well, I mean, I've never even seen it in an Oculus Rift to begin with,
Yeah,
so
I'd
I don't
like to
even know
try
how
it.
compelling it is without Tribes.
But I think Tribes is a really good game to showcase for it, because you're going at fast speeds and you're like flying through the air, so it's not like you're just kind of moving around slowly for a game. I imagine it'd be quite immersive to like be, using a virtual reality headset, whatever you want to call it, in a game like Tribes. I think if Tribes was something that worked very well in it, then that would be a great game to use to showcase the Oculus Rift, or the other way around. Like at conventions and stuff, if they got Tribes Ascend as a game working on it, it's like try out the Oculus Rift with Tribes Ascend or whatever. I think that'd be like a really cool game to showcase it, if that makes sense. But yeah, excellent work. I'd love to see some. It's kind of hard to show footage, I guess, from it, but I've seen people do it. Like you just take screen capture from the Oculus Rift and then put it over the person as they kind of move about and like show you how it works. But I'd love to see some video of it if that's possible. I know Thask, an old Tribes buddy of mine, Thask, has tried it as well. I think he has an Oculus Rift or ordered one or whatever. So yeah, definitely.
Someone should get one
I'd
for
like to see
Froz. He's pretty good with this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be cool, man.
Definitely.
But yeah, I'd love to see some of that stuff, because it's interesting that it seems to just be quite easy to get working. He's basically got this Reddit thread, and I'll post it in chat in a second, and it explains how to get it working. There's a few things that don't quite work, like the crosshair and whatever, but it's
Yeah,
stuff
people are
that
saying
seems
like
to
the
be...
HUD is really broken.
What, something in a high-res game a bit broken? It's funny. It's a bit weird, right? But yeah, no, definitely. Stop.
That was actually perfect, like the money shot just after your joke. That was good.
But yeah, I'd love to see footage from it. So if anyone out there is playing about this stuff, please footage it. Oh, shut up, AP.
Nords, did you say you've played with one of these, or you've seen one?
What? No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
Say that. No, but I definitely like. I second what Sto is saying about Tribes would be a great game to like showcase this. Seems like, at least with the whole like yeah, it would be cool to like go fast and have this like you are actually there. Would be, I think that would be cool for a lot of people at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine the neck pain as a stand-in.
Yeah, you throw like an impact nitron behind you, or
yeah.
explosive nitron into cap or whatever, and it's like you break your neck doing it, trying to turn around that fast.
I think you can like do it so you can move something with mouse and something with like.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you can run it. I've seen TF2, like
Yeah.
there's pretty a load of different ways you can use Oculus Rift. So I imagine that will get kind of confusing.
I saw I watched a panel the other day. This is going back from QuakeCon last year, because I know QuakeCon's I think even this weekend in Texas. But there was a panel at QuakeCon with John Carmack, who's that guy from Valve, Mike Abrash, and the guy who made the Oculus Rift, and they were talking about it, and it was really interesting. And that John Carmack has made, I think, Rage compatible with the Rift, and also the Doom 3 BFG version compatible with the Rift, because he's fully into VR. He loves the stuff. And
This is really cool. Sorry, Doc.
what are you looking at?
Someone's posted a video in chat of like skiing using like a balance pad or something.
Yeah, right.
He's posted in chat. That looks pretty interesting. I thought it was Oculus Rift for a second, but I'd like to see this with Oculus Rift and someone just like completely fall over.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted.
But yeah, no, they were saying that one of the most compelling ways of controlling the thing is you use your head to look around, and your mouse and keyboard is for movement and aim. So it's kind of like detaching the look from the gun, So it's not like everywhere you look, the gun's always pointing directly in the center of your vision. So I guess kind of like those, when you go to the arcade and you use a real gun and you can move that independently of yourself.
That makes much more sense to me. Like, looking to aim would be kind of weird, because then it's transferring all the skill that you've kind of built up using your arm to aim, and then trying to do it with your neck. And that's not how it works in real life. Like, you don't aim with your face. So, I mean, sounds weird, right? But...
Just
So
strap
yeah,
the gun
having
on
them
your
independent,
forehead.
but then you've got the thing that you can't turn around 360 degrees because the mouse is still there. So it's a difficult kind of thing. But there's a bunch of different things that you can put it onto. It's definitely cool. So I want to see footage. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, and he's saying QuakeCon's in 2 weekends. Either way, QuakeCon's going to be cool this year. I wish I was there, but I'm not. They're actually running a decent Quake Live tournament this year, which is good.
Yeah, man.
And Hi-Res is going to be
yeah.
there, so there's a good chance they'll be running some tribes there as well.
I think they're running some small tribe stuff.
Yeah,
But
So-
that's cool.
it is cool. I'm pretty sure Todd Harris mentioned that last Tuesday, actually,
Yeah, he did.
because he came on our show and we talked.
We did. We did.
What's next?
Oh yes, video games.
Video games. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on the Oculus Rift stuff. It's cool stuff to see, and it's more stuff where the community are just playing around with things and being generally pretty cool as a community. Like, I think, stuff like this is cool.
I agree.
Some
It is cool.
some weeks we get 3D printed models of tribe stuff, and I forgot about. I've just realised
Let's
something.
do that. Let's talk about. I think I know what you're going to talk about, but go for it.
Yeah, it's someone was talking about a guy who I only skimmed over it because I was rushing about at the time, but it was something to do with making helmets for
That's
tribes.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Let me
Do you
find
know
the
a lot more?
thread.
Yeah, I just remembered it now. I should have thought to add it to the document. But basically, someone's talking about he needs people to like maybe.
It
I don't
does.
want to get it wrong.
It
They
does
need
sound a
help
bit
funding it?
scammy.
It's like yeah.
Because like he's saying, basically he wants to make a rotocast helmet. Now, I've never heard of
Well,
rotocast before.
He has a friend.
Yeah, I got
It
this
is
guy,
actually a friend. No, it's in there. It's like it's not even him.
Mark.
Making it, I think it's someone else.
his friend
But-
Mark.
His friend Mark at Racer Flash
You
Studios.
can trust Mark. He's the
You
real
can
deal. He's
Mark
legit.
Mark is a nice guy, and he would never scam you.
But isn't this one of the red moderators though? Real?
Real? I don't know.
No,
Does it
he's
tell
not
us
real,
if I
I don't
click
think.
on him?
Is he?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he is.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he is in the medal. He's one of the mods. So,
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
so I.
because
I
someone in
like
a
him.
position of authority would never try to.
mod of our tribes' position of
Aye.
authority. Any second now, we're going to be in a position of authority, according to you.
Well, I thought we already were.
Oh yeah, we make
Certain people in the
decisions are
past have. Anyway, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not go there.
god.
But anyway, so to sum up what we're talking about here, this guy has found out something called rotocasting, which I guess is some kind of like molding or something, and he wants to create some full on, really cool tribes helmets. He needs $1,500 to do it, but he can find more people that want
And he
one.
just needs you to transfer it to his bank account
In
in
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
He reckons if he can get a few people that want to bring it down to 500 to 600, I mean that's still pretty damn expensive for what's a bit of a prop.
I'd like to see what it look like first.
Here we go.
'cause
He's got like a prior example. Let's have a look at this image. Actually, I should really stage this before I put it straight on stream. But hell, YOLO, right?
YOLO.
Okay, cool. So this is that looks like maybe Killzone or yeah, that's definitely Killzone. That's pretty cool. I wonder if he made the chick as well.
Well, I have to. That's Felicia Day, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's Fallout, isn't it?
That is Felicia Day.
No. Yeah.
Oh, Fallout. Sorry.
Isn't that
It
Killzone
looks
or is
it looks very Killzone-ish. Hang on, let's look this shit up. Killzone.
That does look like Fallout
3. Oh, it's kind of similar though, isn't it? But no, I think you might be right. That one might be Fallout 3.
It is similar. Anyway, that's not bad looking. So I remember the Tribes helmet that they've got at Hi-Res Studios. I actually don't think that looks that good.
That is actually
actually, no.
totally Fallout. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, like the armor maybe didn't look as good from the ones at Hi-Res, and they had someone commission that. So the helmet's fine, but the armor that made, I think
The spin
I
fuser
didn't
they
like
got
it.
made was pretty baller.
I don't think I've seen the spin fuser. I've seen the Kali boobs.
The
I
what?
think yeah, they've got Kali from Smite. They've got like a set of blue boobs that you wear around your neck. It's really weird.
Which is outrageous because they got in so much trouble when they first released Kali because everybody was like, "Oh, Hindu god, sex," all that kind of crap. And then they go get some
Really?
blue boobs made. That's
Yeah.
stay classy, Hi-Res.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't got in more trouble. I don't know. I always like the joke that with all the Smite players are waiting for the Jesus patch
Yeah,
when Jesus was the next god in it.
or the other certain faiths that you might not want to create depictions of.
Yeah. You can say his name, it's not taboo to say Muhammad.
Oh, I thought it was like Voldemort. Oh, you can't say that. That's right.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, you can't pick him, but
Oh my
still,
god.
I mean, who's gonna pick Jesus? He takes 3 days to respawn.
No, that would be his ultimate, man. He resurrects himself. He gets like a god, what's it called in Dota? I always forget. The
What?
Aegis.
Oh,
He's like his ultimate is just an Aegis. Because he resurrects himself. Anyway, we're probably offending
that's
lots of
Skeleton
people.
King, isn't it?
Yeah, Skeleton King does that, but he could have that too in Smite.
Anyway, bit off topic. Yeah, so anyone wants a helmet, go talk to this guy and his friend Mark will make you a helmet. For $500.
Yeah.
Cash only.
Cash only.
Yes.
But yeah, definitely.
You like helmets, Nordsmark? You going to get one of these?
No, I don't have money.
Well.
But if it was a good helmet and I could attach a boot on top of it with duct tape and then put a long straw in it and drink from it, I might consider it. Otherwise, no.
Fair enough. Maybe they could like cast that specifically into yours. Custom made.
Just like a perfectly smooth inside. It could like suction cup onto your head.
Is that a bold joke, though?
That's a bold joke, Doc.
Oh,
Your hair's looking a bit short.
Yeah, I shaved it right back. Like
Yeah,
I went
thought
full
you did.
razor.
You went full on, man.
Yeah,
You
it's
never go
oh.
for razor.
How is it? How is it in the sun?
fine. You just rub a bit of cream onto it. It's all good.
Oh, you actually do. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Oh
always
no,
wondered
I'm
this.
not going to go back to that. I'm just going to keep it really short though. My wife hated it.
Oh, really?
sometimes Immune drops cream on his head as well.
I'm not going to even. I'm not touching that. Probably no one should be touching that.
Oh, don't touch me. Anyway, yes, we should move on.
Okay. What's next? We don't have so for the guys that are watching, this is going to be a relatively short show. We're already over halfway through our content. Tribes is a bit quiet at the moment, without all of the. I mean, normally we spend like an hour going through just the tournament results and stuff, and of course there haven't been that much to go through. And in general, there's just been a lot of montage videos and stuff since last week. So, unfortunately, not a lot to really cover. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But it's cool. Yeah, we kind of had a conversation as to whether we're going to cover this, but I think we both agreed to cover this week's because there has been stuff to talk about.
Yeah, there's
and
enough to run a
it's all
show.
good.
It just might be a long
Definitely.
one.
And it's fun to do. But yeah, if you've been following TCN in particularly, then you'll have heard the news a little while ago that Helmar has retired from Tribes. I think he got a job, like as part of that, and that kind of moved. It meant he can't put as much time into it, so he's gonna step away from Tribes. But
I think it's worth kind of revisiting Halamar. We were going to try and get him on the show, but I think he's already started his job. But we had Halamar on. Was it the 50th anniversary show, Stowe?
Helmar, I think, yeah, he was with Little Mamacita.
Yeah,
And Yazo, was it? Was that right?
I think so.
I was kind of drunk.
Yeah, well, but he told us
Kinda.
sort of like his story in Tribes, right? Which was that he had some personal medical issue that basically saw him kind of confined to his house, couldn't really do anything, and Tribes was kind of his like exit, well, not exit, but like kept him busy, gave him something to do, and really helped his recovery because he had something to put his energy into that he did have, and over time he obviously got better and healed and. Got to the point where he could start working again and I guess started to re-enter real life, as it were. And so, he said in his post that he always considered that, real life would always take priority. And he sort of basically hung up his hat and said, thanks very much. He feels that the legacy he built up in TCN was awesome, and he wanted to leave that and just get on with life, I suppose. I mean, ArmedPenguin, you probably had quite a lot to do with Halimar in the past, several months in the forming of TCN. You are one of the new admins, so yeah, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, basically, I mean, even from the start.
Sorry, mate?
PC issues. So basically, from the start, I think Halimar said that he wanted someone to take the reins from him. I mean, originally it was APC and Halimar that made this, and they wanted more people to pick up the torch later on. And I basically got involved from the start and just casted a lot of games, and eventually was made admin, to the horror of everyone. Together with Alethea and Enigen from Innate, we'll try to keep TCN running together. And
you're kind of following the pattern that that Halimar and APC put in place, which for anyone that isn't aware, there's sort of a good batch of people that are interested in casting and streaming. There's a sign-up sheet for people to sort of register what games they're going to be involved in. It's actually a really well-run organization, I feel.
Yeah, it actually is. I mean, we had a meeting Sunday, I think, when Halimar basically gave us the reins, gave us all the tools, and it was, it's very well run. You just have to go, to the sign-up sheet with which everyone has access to, and get his name in if he wants to cast or stream. And you basically organize everything from there, and it's pretty cool. I mean, we're very well run, and let's hope it continues to be very well run, and there might be some really cool stuff coming in the future.
Awesome.
Announcements of announcements for esports.
That's the best thing ever.
If people want to get involved with TCN, what do they do? If they want to be a caster or a streamer or whatever, you're a pretty open organization. How do people get involved?
Oh, it's incredibly simple. You basically just go to their, we don't have a website yet, we might in the future, but you go to twitch.tv/tribescastnetwork, and in the frequently asked questions, there is a sign-up link. And you just compile the sign-up link, say what you want to do, when are you available usually, which region you're in, and you'll get an email soon saying basically, okay, welcome to us, here's the access to the sign-up sheet, get your name in when there's games or something, and have fun basically.
Yeah, I just posted the link to that, and it's quite nice. Everything kind of looks quite nice, and it looks well run. I've had a look at the sign-up sheet as well, so yeah, it's all very cool. So. And I think just generally as a concept is a very good way, because a lot of people, the reason they don't get into streaming is because they necessarily won't have a platform to do it on, or they maybe, I don't know, it's kind of weird. A lot of people have these barriers put up in front as to why they can't get into casting or streaming. If someone wants to cast where they don't have good upload or good enough PC, then they can't do it by themselves because they can't stream. Whereas TCN has been really good where people who might be a good caster but they don't have a stream, it's I can just sign up as a streamer even if I'm not interested in casting, help out those people and work as a team.
Yeah.
Echo, wow. That's pretty funny. Anyway, but yeah, definitely very cool.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's my story basically. I couldn't stream because my internet is abysmal. So I looked around. A guy posted big hearts to him, Custom Punk is amazing. He posted on Reddit a while ago that wanted to get into streaming, and if someone wanted to cast with him, it would be available. And I just asked him, and I started casting like that. And then a bit later came TCN. But it's a very good, way to get your feet wet in casting and just try it out basically, because people are always oh, I don't know if I'll be good at it. Oh, I'm not really good at English. Oh, it's just I don't have enough hair to cast. It's just bullshit, just try it out. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, you still have fun, because Tribes is fun to watch, fun to play, fun to cast. And, fun to watch maybe land in the caster, but it's still, if you have fun doing it, we can tell you that you're doing it wrong.
How about you, Nords? You gonna jump on a casting wagon one day?
Well, not much more than the Pelicast, which we do sometimes for fun.
I need to watch the Pelicast. Pelicast sounds really funny.
It is fun, but that's just something we do for shits and giggles. It's not something we'll like do in a major sense. But I definitely think that the whole TCN thing, is pretty cool. It's taking off pretty good. And I think you guys should just keep on doing what you're doing. It's really good for the community, and it's nice in a time where we not long ago were missing, like, especially EU casters for EU games. Now it's not really a problem anymore. So thanks for doing all that, Armed, and rest of the guys over at TCN, and yeah, it's really good.
Just come back to that. That was oh, sorry.
Sorry, Stowe. Just I want to say that while it's not as much a problem as it was, we still had some casting shortages during the EUTL season 2. I mean, I think I casted for the EU games. I casted most of them, which is well. I mean, I had many co-casters, to be fair, but it's mainly because a few of the guys are not they're not used to casting, so they don't feel like they can either solo it or just be the main guy, be the guy that does the play-by-play. So we still look for more casters, even though now we have a bit more, and with season 2 ending we should have more people. But still, if you want to cast or if you can stream, we always had a bit of a shortage in Europe in this respect. So just sign up and it's gonna be fun. Come on, just come here. We have cookies.
I'm not the greatest caster. I just do it for fun, but yeah, I definitely urge other people who want to, who even like to think about doing that kind of thing, to sign up for TCN. It's good for the community. Please do.
Very good, very good. And just
I can only play the video game. I can't cast it. Sorry.
And I don't even know if you can play very well, to be honest.
Helma. Stretch.
Oh snap, Stowe.
You used to be good, but now you've lost your glory days.
I'm pretty bad at video games. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
But yeah, just back to the kind of point. So that was, about Helmar as well, because he was one of the main, if not the main force in putting together TCN. No, APC did a lot of work, and a lot of people have worked towards it. But Helmar, genuinely lovely guy, and it's sad to see him go. But like you said, he's got to get a job and do things.
Yeah.
I hope he sticks around. He's been gone for a little while now. This is not old news, but it's not like today or this week or whatever. But I hope he drops in every now and then when he can, because he's genuinely very nice person. So
he really has kind of gone as well. Like I don't see him on IRC at all. So yeah, I hope we do catch glimpses of him. Maybe join a draft tournament here and there. Because he was a cool dude.
Yeah, cool guy.
Did a lot of stuff.
Well, I'm pretty sure he will be around on the weekends, in RC at least. Like you said, he'll be around maybe in the nights, but American nights are a bit too late for us, so I guess we can't really see him.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so your new admins for TCN are Alethea, Anigen, and of course our guest tonight, ArmedPenguin. And if you want to get involved with TCN, and if you even have a smallest inkling, you definitely should. You should go and sign up over on their Twitch page, and get involved.
Don't forget to follow the channel, because we need about 250 more followers for the 500 mark, which should get the options, to view at different video qualities, which is good for people with bad internet like me.
That would be cool. So go and follow twitch.tv/TCN or Tribescast Network. I think it's Tribescast Network.
Tribescast Network, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Shall we move on, Stowe?
Yeah, I think we should. And this is necessarily not very good news, or not very new.
Yeah, we should have done
news to
this
some
earlier,
people.
actually, but oh well.
Yeah, this is actually been a bit of a problem, and over the past few days, it's really been highlighted to me. Is the cheating in pubs seems to be in public games, especially at lower levels, seems to be getting pretty bad at the moment. And I've actually experienced this. I was streaming today, and I was actually streaming on a new account for whatever reason. So I was in lower levels, and I stayed in there for 5 minutes and just played in there. And the first game I jumped into, it was like there was someone in there who was like aimbotting and then doing this new one, which I hadn't seen until recently, where you bounce people all around you all the way out to the side of the map and they splash on the wall.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, so that was like within one match. I've seen it happen to Anarchy. Someone was following Remix around, and it's been happening to streamers, I guess. But I don't think it's just that. I think it's just low levels, there's definitely some problems. And the main problem with this, if tribes had a good ban system, or sorry, vote kick system, then it'll be fine, because everyone is trying to vote kick them out, but the vote kick system is so terrible that it's really quite, it's just they're not getting kicked, because all that person needs, if say I'm some numpty who wants to go and ruin everyone's fun, then I'd make my new account for free, because it's a free-to-play game, whatever, jump into it and start basically ruining people's fun. I only need one person who knows that I'm doing it and is on my side of doing this, and I won't get kicked out of the game, because they can just vote no every time. It needs to be like 100% for them to get kicked. So it's kind of been a problem, and this is the kind of thing that needs to be fixed, but after recent things we kind of find out won't be fixed anytime soon. But imagine you're a new player, you jump in and there's this guy, and you don't even know if he's like, you might not even think, oh, he's got like 46 kills, everyone else has got like 5. You might even not realise that he's cheating or whatever, but you just keep on getting destroyed by the same guy. It's going to ruin your experience, like the most important experience of the game. The most important experience for a new player is like the first hour or two that they play. And so I think, it's not good.
Well, don't worry, Lewis. As soon as the map rotates, it's gonna crash the server anyway, so...
Yeah.
Well, that too.
That whole, especially that whole thing where you like get pushed around or whatever. I can especially see that being really frustrating for new players. Like, you're not just getting absolutely smashed; you're getting like thrown around the map as well.
And it's not even obvious that it's cheating. It might just if you're completely new to tribes, then you might just think, oh, he's got some weird perk or something that makes him able to do that. Like, I don't know. It sounds.
How can you tell someone's doing that to you? I mean.
You don't. You just suddenly like shoot off to this map. You don't even know it's someone, and it might just be
you might think
out. You might just think it's a buggy game.
Yeah, exactly.
You can kind of see who it is, because when you die, he will get the kill credit for you. And
Oh,
you will
really?
See him in the because like, I think I saw something about in a video how it's. I read something about it being related to Sonic Punch with hit scan weapons or something like that. So they I imagine it's something about like them having amplified the amount of knockback like a lot from Sonic Punch, making it work off the hit scan thing and then send you flying.
Okay. APC
think
has said in
that's
chat, we are currently working on fixing this issue. In the meantime, please send me any reports and videos directly through IRC or email. Also, I've been using VoteKick and just like doing downstream just to show people VoteKick name, and then you have to put a reason as well. So do that. And I also had a point to make on that. But yeah, I mean, high-res have, I think, the ability to do what's called a hardware ban, where you just can't, like, you can't make a new computer and do it from that, or an IP or ban or something like that. I mean, I think with, like, substantial evidence, if you've got substantial evidence that this one account is doing it, and it's not just, like, you know, a streamer or whatever looking at it. Like, today I watched someone, I was like, yeah, he's hacking, but, like, I looked at it for a minute, I don't think that's, like, enough evidence. I think if they had proper evidence, then it's like...
I don't know, man. How much evidence do you need?
Right. Oh, yeah, I think it's important. If you're going to hardware ban someone, I think you need, you know, enough evidence to know that 100% that they're doing it.
It's pretty easy to see when they're doing that, though.
Yeah.
It's really obvious.
I think just on a kind of morality level, I think it should be
obviously.
Like,
but it's not hard to prove.
No, it is kind of like someone just said in chat, this person's cheating. I looked at them, it's like, okay, yeah, he's cheating. But
also, like, this hardware ban thing, I saw Ultimate address this on Reddit, something like you can actually circumvent the hardware ban as well somehow.
Well, maybe if
I
you're
can't remember.
Ultimate.
Yeah. He said something about it not being too hard. I don't know though. It's Ultimate. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I got hardware banned, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to work out how to get around it. Like the average person.
The average person wouldn't, yeah. Then again, I have no idea how many people who are actually doing this, or if it's like a few people who constantly create new accounts or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to tell, but for the moment, if you can, like the sorry, Doug, you go.
I was going to say that this problem is only going to be on low level things, because I mean you can't continue hacking, because you will get caught eventually, right? Like, but you'll get caught level 5, level 6, and yeah, like you said, you'll just create a new account. So this is going to be the worst at the lowest levels, and like you said, Sto, that is the level where you need to try and capture the attention of the players. So yeah, I think it's actually quite a serious issue. So I hope APC and Hi-Res and that are really making some progress with whatever it is they're doing, because this will be hurting, their new player acquisition.
Yeah, and I guess for the people at the moment, if you do see someone, use the report player. Encourage people to report them if it's obvious they're hacking, or hacking's the wrong word, cheating. Also, if you are able to record local video, then do that. Upload it to YouTube, send it to someone at Hi-Res, probably APC, and just contact him and be nice about it. Obviously, just say, look, I found this person, he's hacking. And just report whatever you can. If you're able to take a video and make it obvious that it isn't just someone who's really good, it's someone who's actually breaking the game, then yeah, just if you see it, make sure you make the effort to do it, because it makes it easier, and hopefully it will lead to that person stopping doing it. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, Tribes is already hard enough for the new players, and let alone if they have to, deal with hackers. It's like, well, this game's full of hackers, I'm uninstalling, see you later.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're taking it seriously, and we can look to hopefully get it improved.
Yeah. They need to do it in the proper way, so let them work on that. Give them some time. That one guy who's working on it, he needs some time to do it.
Now.
Just messing.
It's actually two people.
So unless anyone's got anything else to add to that, then we can probably move on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. So if you weren't around for the last week, me and Doc Matrix did a interview with Todd Harris, who is the COO of Hi-Res, and we did what was about an hour and 20 minutes or something. He
I'd
stuck
say
around a
about
bit
that,
longer,
yeah.
And we talked about the business of Tribes, how Tribes has done as Tribes Ascend has done as a game for them, and all that kind of stuff, what they plan to do in the future, and modding stuff. You should definitely check out the VOD, which is on our YouTube channel if you didn't get to watch it. There's actually really useful comments in there that outline every question and the timestamp for it, so if you only want to go specific things, then you can just check out those.
Yeah, the
and,
guy
cut out the guff.
did that. I don't remember his name, but if he's watching, good job.
That was really great.
Yeah. Really detailed as well, really granular. Good stuff.
Yeah. So that was excellent. So do check that up on our YouTube. The VOD will be on Twitch as well, but it'll be hard to find. But yeah, there's been a bit of progress, because Todd Harris has actually been going around doing interviews with online gaming magazines, or just PC Gamer and things like that. And yeah, I mean, there's been some other things that have come up, and I guess we're going to be covering that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so Rock Paper Scissors did an interview with Todd. Gamefront did an interview, and then everybody else just referenced those guys. Didn't happen to watch our show for some reason, but
yeah, no referencing ours. Ours was the only video version, but that's fine. That's fine.
Whatever, guys. That's fine.
Whatever.
But yeah, so far there hasn't been much aside from the follow-up interviews that Todd did with these other journalists. The dev blog is still rather quiet, and the only other thing that really happened since then was APC started a bug list, because that was one of the comments that was made to Todd. If we get a prioritized bug list to you, what are the chances that it will be actioned on? And he basically replied, well, let's see the list first. So APC did that and said, give us a list. Flamboyant Fingen has been the most upvoted dude with his list of bugs, so I guess that means that his list is the most pressing, I suppose. There were over 350 comments on this thread, so people obviously have a lot to say.
Tribes in 10 out of 10 game.
Yeah.
PC Gamer 2012.
So people obviously have some issues with the game that they'd like to see fixed. So I don't know what to think, to be honest. Fingen seems to have the most maybe comprehensive and popular list, but maybe they need to then take that and prioritize within his list or something.
I think Echo Gecko, or I don't know how to say his name.
Echo Gecko?
Echo Gecko. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think he kind of says is it there are all these things, and some of them are small, but there's 4 or 5 that are really kind of important bugs. If those 4 or 5 bugs were fixed, I would be so happy. I'd consider that a big success, and I hope that someone from Hi-Res, like APC, thank you for putting that list up and giving the opportunity to kind of say, and hopefully I just hope that some people are looking at it and kind of genuinely considering having a look at this, because I mean, in some of those interviews it was things would be mentioned about problems with the game, or whatever, and the general response was, well, we got a 10 out of 10 from this game from a bunch of places, so it can't be that bad. But you know, that's not necessarily how it works in terms of like the places that review those things aren't the same level of players who are playing it day in, day out. Which, of course, is not what they're meant to do. They're meant to review games and do it en masse, but there are definitely problems with the game, and some of those problems are really quite substantial.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd just like to say, I hope it's looked at and some are considered, especially the big ones.
Yeah, I don't have too much to add. Nords, you got any thoughts on the whole situation?
On the box thing, like, nah, it's pretty much all been said. Fixed the real big ones, but that is a lot of really big bugs as well. And that is that thing unposted. But yeah, that it's a good list. Get the 4 or 5 most important one of those. I don't know what it is. I can't remember. It's been a while since that post, but yeah, it'd be nice to get some of those fixed, like thrust bug, where you sometimes the thrust pack won't work. Lots of flags missed from that, so stuff like that would be nice to get fixed.
Just something in the chat quickly, sorry Doc. Is Grimble talking to APC at the moment? Okay, thanks Kate/APC. Basically, to trust what Todd has said, we really need to see what roadmap RE regarding map tools and modding. APC says, Todd says he'll be sure there's a message there within 3 weeks.
And that's what he said on the interview as well.
Yeah, so that's still ahead, so that's cool. Would like to hear some word about that in the next month or two. Or month.
Penguin, any thoughts on the whole content?
Not much really. I mean, it's all been said. That list of bugs is basically Gret level of in the matters of size, and just hope that we get some fixes in a relatively short time. Which I would be happy if, like in a month or two, they would fix the biggest ones. As Nordsmark said, I mean, the trust bug is really annoying, especially when you're respawning on defense and trying to chase, and it's just in a recent
grab a flag, return a flag in mid, something like that. It's infuriating sometimes.
Yeah, like in
I
a
to
recent
have
scrim,
5 times.
the recent scrim, I wanted to trust to go and chase, and it basically thrust me a bit backwards. It was like, why? Why?
Well, that's a bit, yeah. But yeah, it's all been said. Bugs are annoying. Please fix. That's basically the extent of that.
Cool. Well, that actually brings us to the end of all of the kind of prepared content that we've got for you guys tonight. So like I said, a bit of a shorter show, but we'll open up the call-ins. Thrown up the Mumble details on the screen at the moment, so you can join that Mumble, look for the Behind the Blue Plate channel, and jump into the call-in reception kind of, I guess, sub-channel I'd call it, the call-in reception room, and we'll be bringing you in the order in which you appear, and you can either give us your comments or ask any questions to the panel that you might have. Yeah, so I don't know, Sto. What else?
There's kind of lesser news. I mean, I don't want to play it down or whatever, but APC won't be streaming for the rest of this week.
Oh yeah, why was that? Why was Wendell streaming?
I believe the computer is unavailable at the moment. I have a feeling it might be due to some Smite stuff that we're being used for casting Smite stuff, I believe.
Pretty sure that's it.
Yeah,
as in hardware, or APC is working on Smite
streaming computer. The actual streaming computer that APC uses, I believe. He might be able to clarify. He's there. Unavailable, yeah. I think it's being used to cast because they've got Smite tournaments on at the moment.
Maybe someone spilled beer on the keyboard and now it's fried.
Wow. But also, wow.
Wendell, I had nothing against you streaming. I enjoyed your stream, dude.
Yeah,
usually I poke APC before the show, and APC wasn't there to be poked. You're a bad man, Stowaway.
But yeah, also Wendell has just started streaming for the channel as well, and that completes it's now a 24-hour channel. There are always, in usual circumstances, there will always be someone streaming on this channel. So I think that's kind of cool. I think they're the first company to have that done now. First streaming thing to have that done. So I think that's pretty cool.
I thought Denial Esports were going to have that done.
I think they have a channel. I don't know if it's 24 hours.
Wait,
should we check
about the national tournament? It's being brought up in chat. I I have
Oh
memory
yeah,
of
did we skip
protocol.
over that?
I think we
my God.
did. Holy crap, we did.
I'll
How
save
did we
that
manage
for
to do
last.
that? Holy crap. Okay, let's do that now. Okay. Tribes. It's because I didn't write a topic in it for it. Tribes, nationals. Yay.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, I totally
Iceland
forgot
mark on
about
top.
that. Sorry, guys. So anyway, there's the Tribe Summer Nationals that are going to happen very, very soon. Twin has been doing excellent work, also known as Oopsmurf. There were just so many summer things, and
Yeah,
unfortunately
everything.
this one got
Yeah, I can't believe that's like that's the biggest.
the
tournament,
biggest one. Yeah.
to talk about.
So let's definitely let's get into that. So the Summer Nationals tournament, I can't remember the dates. Do we have dates here yet? At any rate, the countries have sort of been the teams have been kind of organized and announced. I just want to bring up that thread. Where are you, thread? God damn it! Here we go. Let's bring that up. Here we go. So yeah, currently, so I had a bunch of information actually from Usmurf before this show. He's saying that this is a donations-based tournament, and currently the donations are up to 105 euros on top of the 125 euros that Oopsmurf, aka Twin, is donating by himself. So guys, please go and throw any money you want to. It's all going straight into the prize pool. So that's pretty cool. I think, do we have a website here? We do. Look at that. So you can go to a really weird URL here, lromlin.se, and this is the Tribe Ascend Nationals. You can donate here, and I encourage everybody who wants to support the tournament to do that. And of course, we've got more links here. This is the old thread. This is the the team selection thread. So quite a few teams have already been solidified. And Nordsmark, I noticed that Ice Finnmark is here as well. So that's pretty cool. I think all up there were 11 teams, and there's a potential for more teams based on some more countries kind of unionizing and merging so that they can actually field a full roster. Yeah, what do you reckon about this whole concept, Stowaway?
I think it's awesome. I think we've been waiting for this for a while, or
Yeah,
maybe we've been.
One of the first things that was going to get organized was the Nationals tournament. Do you remember that? The Spin Fuser Nations Cup?
I think I do. But I think wasn't that EU versus NA versus?
No, it was supposed to
Or
be
was it actually
UK. It was
national?
like full-on
Okay.
nationals, and then whoever was involved, or it just didn't happen, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know the full story, but it's cool to see. It looks like this one is going to take off, which is really cool.
Oh my god, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be so good.
I'm looking forward to it.
I love that Estonia team, man.
Where's that?
It's got no one on it.
Oh, really?
Neither's Poland.
Why are they even listed?
Well, because they're a country, Doc.
There are a lot of countries, Stowaway. I don't see Bulgaria on here.
Don't you?
Yeah, there
Well,
is.
it's well. I mean, I'm gonna.
Actually,
switch
no, it
from
is
UK
here.
into Bulgaria.
Echo
Yeah,
Gecko.
there you go.
Holy
Shut
crap, there is Bulgaria. Sorry, Echo. He's been
She
really
looks
good in the
level
chat
18.
tonight as well. I've just totally slammed him.
Yep. There you go.
How about Botswana? Where's Botswana, damn it?
Hang on, let me just edit this
Where's
post.
the People's Republic of Congo? Come
Is
on.
that still a country? I thought that wasn't a country anymore.
Yeah.
Monster.
Where's China? Tibet? I can go on.
Well, China doesn't play video game.
The biggest Dota playing
No,
nation
they
in
don't-
the world.
They don't play video game, Doc.
Government plays
Video-
game.
video-
Video
game?
game are banned in China.
Yeah, video games.
So explain Dota to me.
Oh my god. Anyway, I was just joking. But yeah, that UK team, that Sweden team.
Oh yeah,
Ice
like
Finnmark. Wow.
oh
So good.
yeah, it's pretty
Team
strong.
Slovenia
Actually.
is gonna beat everyone.
I'd say.
Germany's got a pretty big team.
We got this.
What happened to NA is what I want to know. Honestly, like
Yeah, what is NA? Come on.
Come
That is
on.
pathetic.
it's pretty,
I'm not saying that the players in there aren't good or anything, but there should be way more. Come on.
Where's Tasty?
Like,
Where
Tasty
where is the
playing for
ham?
UK. I'm joking, he's not. That'd be cool though. Tasty, please play for UK.
Oh, you play Matt
we got it
then.
in the bag if he plays for UK.
But yeah,
but-
I mean Sweden. Like, so let's bring up these rosters. Team Sweden looking very strong. In fact, let me close all this other crap.
Biggest rosters are France, Switzerland, UK, Germany, and yeah, Those are the biggest ones.
But look at some of these
and
teams. Like the names on Sweden is pretty epic. There's a lot of people on UK. It'd be interesting to see how they actually. Oh look, there's not that many people actually signed up. They've only got 7. JPY, Narc, Power Taddy, Matt and Trix, Yods, and Imp. That's interesting because they have a lot more people listed.
But I think they're forming like 2 teams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're like, because I just put my name on there just in case I'm needed. I don't expect to play in it at all. So like there are people I'm sure like that, and I didn't even know there was a Game Shrine thing for each one yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Germany,
are still
France,
signing up.
Italy, Switzerland, Portugal, Russia, Team NA, Iceland, Mike. Let's have a look at all of these in turn. Germany, obviously Stepo D's, Dortmunder, O'Hara, Toomey, Nala. There's a lot of good. In fact, all these guys are pretty strong. So I wouldn't count Germany out. Team France, I know Cook. The others don't ring too many bells for me. I wonder where what's his name, Deadwood. Surprised he's not on there. Who else? Italy. Apparently these guys have already started scrimming, which is pretty cool.
I think Impaler signed up as well, kind of recently for the UK
Yeah,
team.
Impaler's on the UK team. Switzerland.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, Portugal needs a few more players. Only 4 on Portugal. Team Russia. Look at that! Look at that! You just have to wait for the stream, but you should see the logo that these
Oh,
Russian
the
dudes are
picture,
going
it's
for. That is
Russian
brilliant.
team is so good.
That is amazing.
I feel like
I'm going for Russia just for that. Go Russia,
Drink
man.
Who's
vodka
on Team
together
Russia?
with Putin and Bears. That's
who's on Team Russia?
Filippo, is it Rizilv? Rizilv? He's not Russian.
He lives there though.
He is, yeah.
Rizilv is Russian.
No, he's going to live there or something. He at least he was saying something about that on Reddit.
Huh.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's going to be like the team with the worst voice comms ever. Everyone's going to have like the worst quality of microphone.
Wow.
Wow.
The worst
Hey,
connection.
so-
They're going to take like 10 minutes to load into the game. Oh my god.
Oh,
Damn, Stowe, you're gonna
I'm
have.
sorry, I've played.
You're gonna
too
have a
much
big
Dota
burly
with
dude
Russians.
coming and knocking on your door soon.
I'm sorry, but I've played Dota with too many Russians who take forever to load into the game. I'm sorry.
Stowe.
So,
I'm gonna do so much to your bot, Stowe. You.
can I help, Nordsmark? Can I help?
Yeah.
North America is just
There's plenty of room
disgraceful.
for
Looney Bin's the only one that's actually signed up. Who's
Oh,
Looney
terrible.
Bins?
What?
Is he even
What?
on the list? Yeah, so the link to the North American team lists one person, Looney Bins, who's not even
Looney
listed
Bins.
on the Reddit thread.
What?
Go NA.
Someone
hell?
with like Black Widow had started. Where's that?
I don't know.
Oh well.
I guess I can look up Black Widow on the
Oh, that's
site.
interesting. North America and Canada is one team.
Well, Canada is North America, dude.
But I thought it was a different country.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Black Widow
North
is-
America's not called North America, is it? America's called the United
Oh,
States
but that's
of
a
America.
continent. Why is it?
No.
No, not a continent. Sorry, it's like a thing, isn't it?
It's a thing, Sto. That's very good.
But what is it then? What is North America?
North America is like
Oh, what is it that's
Alaska
gone
and Canada and
Yeah, no, but what is it as a?
It's
as
not South
what's
America.
The name? Yeah, but what's the name of it? Like, it's not a continent. It's not a country.
I think it is a continent.
You just said it wasn't.
Did I? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Team North America. Here we go. That's weird. So Black Widow has formed Team North America, but he's not on Team North
Yeah,
America.
so I was right. North America's a continent.
I think you're correct. Yes, North America is a
Shut the
continent.
Fuck up. Fuck you. Making me look like an idiot. Everyone's like, "Oh, Stowaway's such a dickhead." It is a continent. Fuck you.
But you are a dickhead.
Yeah, fuck you.
Do you know the world's smallest continent, Stowaway?
Is it Oceania?
Well, Australia, Oceania. Tja.
Is that what? That's Oceania's the
World's
continent.
largest island as well.
Oceania's the Australia isn't a continent. It's like the plate below Australia. It's like there's two names for it. It's Oceania or something else.
Is it a blue plate?
Australasia.
Well, we don't really count everyone else. You know, New Zealand and all of the rest.
It doesn't make you right.
know.
Just you being like stupid, like and not.
Me being stupid.
no,
Yeah, stop being
Australia
stupid,
being
dog.
stupid. You're calling me stupid. I was right. North America's a continent.
Stay, you just
Then
stop
you were
being
like,
stupid.
no, and I doubted myself, and everyone called me stupid. But then look who's. Oh, I'm sassy, man.
Oh, stop being so stupid. I swear, Stow.
Anyway,
I'm not discriminating Australians. Australians think that, like, Doc, you thought Australia was a continent. It's not. Australasia is a continent, or Oceania.
Australia is a
What is
continent.
this? Is this behind the blue plate?
Fucking Wikipedia, right?
I don't even care.
lessons,
It's Australasia.
Australia is a continent.
Behind the
I'm just
blue
gonna
plate,
leave
everybody.
this. We're done.
behind the geography plate.
Discussing whether Australia is a continent or not behind the blue plate.
That's it.
Oh
We're
my God,
covering
what's
this.
Australasia then?
Well, there's no bloody call-in, so I'm just trying to fill time, you know.
Anyway, Black Widow is Looney Beans, so we cleared that up. Okay.
Well, but on Game Shrine, he has the name Black Widow. That's what
It's just
confused me.
being silly.
See, like if we go here, like Black Widow, right? Team North America, Looney Bins. It's like, what the hell?
Behind the tectonic plate. Can we give him a code or something for that? That was funny, man.
I only have quite big codes. I don't know if it's worth that
Oh,
code.
okay. No, I might have a spec code.
Yeah, you get codes every day, man. Did you throw them all out?
I've got a Sentinel skin. Hey, ZBCB. Do you want a Sentinel skin? I'll send you a Sentinel skin.
Lumberjack says the tribe's name is set to Looney Bins, hence the name on the roster. So, okay, so Looney Bins is Black Widow, and he's sitting there in his team all alone.
No.
Team NA.
Maybe that's why no one will join. I don't know. He might call.
I was going to say, he normally calls in. I'm surprised he's not here.
Yeah.
There
We
you
did
go.
get an email.
ZBC will take your
Alright,
Sentinel
cool.
skin
I'll message you it.
for epic jokes.
But yeah, we should see some new teams forming up in the next 2 days. I know Team Slovenia is looking for people, and
Who would you merge with? I imagine you'd need to merge with someone, Penguin.
well,
Czech Republic, Romania, like you guys are all relatively close, right? Croatia?
yeah, but I don't know. We've been talking to Croatia and a couple of others. There's a possibility of the Spaniards joining us, but you'll hear more from that in the next day, probably.
So is never mind.
It's good.
What?
I think we're starting to
We
lose
lost,
control.
so,
Oh,
Sorry, never mind.
Well, we don't really have any more call-ins. Does anyone else have a topic they'd like to bring up?
just like to
Like
say,
the geographical
that's
properties of
always bad at video
Antarctica or
games.
something? Stowe?
Wait, so what?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
No,
So,
Come on,
okay,
focus,
fine.
buddy.
I'm so confused because Oceania's a thing, Australasia's a thing, but apparently they're not continents. I don't know.
It's like Pluto. It's like Pluto. It's not a planet anymore. It's
That makes more sense.
just a thing. And I can't talk me out of my ass, so I don't take this seriously for God's sake.
They're regions, apparently. Yeah, I totally thought Australasia was a continent.
Well,
Well, it's
you
like-
were totally wrong.
It's like it's a big island, and there's another smaller island. And
It's the world's largest island,
irrelevant
Penguin.
islands.
The world's largest island.
But
We've
Greenland,
got the world's biggest rock, the biggest banana, and the biggest pineapple.
I like to think you have like just like a medium-sized rock, and you've just called it the world's biggest rock, and it's got like red velvet rope around it. It's like
It
world's
does have a
biggest
velvet rope around
Does
it.
it
Yeah, let me look
rock.
that
No,
up.
it doesn't. No,
Yeah,
it
they had to rope it off because people kept climbing it, and like chipping shit away, and they were worried that
wasn't gonna be the biggest rock.
exactly. Oh, I can't remember how to spell the thing.
How big is this rock?
Ayers Rock. Here we go. Ayers Rock. It's massive, dude. It's like this big damn. It really is
This
awesome.
rock is. Oh
See,
my
look at that rock.
Everyone keeps saying I'm bad at geography. I've got one thing wrong in the fact that Australia wasn't a continent. I thought it
still
wasn't.
bad.
I'm not bad. I'm good at geography.
Bad at video games.
So what's to say that it's one rock?
Because it's a big lump of rock.
But is
isn't the big rock called a mountain anyway?
yeah? What's the?
I don't know what the geological properties of a rock are that make it a rock. Antigen, I am from Australia. I don't live there. APC got me. Rage. I can feel my blood boiling. APC called me an English person.
Oh yeah, he did. That was well funny.
Wasn't funny.
That was funny. He was like, yeah, my fellow British people or whatever. It was like Englishmen.
Damn Yanks.
Well, Doc, at least you're probably one of the few people in the country used to the current weather.
I'm actually more of a fan of cold weather. I'm not very Australian in that regard.
Oh.
So this weather actually does take me a bit, out of my comfort zone. I'm happy with the cold and the snow.
Yeah, I'm quite. Well, actually, no. I like this weather. I mean, it's really hot, but I'm not complaining. I hate people who complain about hot weather in England. It's because we complain all the way through the winter. Oh, it's
Yeah,
cold.
exactly.
But then, yeah, I can't deal with that. Hate those people. Complain
Well,
about one or the other.
oh, we have a
and you
call
get
in.
One. Oh, whoa.
Awesome! Look at this. We got a guy. We have Zambito1. How you doing, Zambito?
I'm good.
Cool. Welcome to the show. Got much to add?
Yeah, one of the things that I saw on the bug list on the Reddit, throwing knives removes footsteps, audio also removes footsteps, puffs on catabatic. I didn't think that was actually a glitch, so I was just wondering what you guys thought.
It's a glitch. Shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people have been saying that it's a perk of the weapon, but even if it is, that's dumb. Like,
Shouldn't be though.
yeah, having like invisibility and stuff, I think is like
Cloak pack is already
it should be
way too
limited
good.
to a point. Yeah, you should be able to see them, I think, and because that restricts the way they can move. It means that they have to ski to get up hills and stuff, and that means they use their energy, so they run out of being invisible. So yeah, I think it should be fixed. I think that's one of the more important ones, personally.
Alright, thanks.
Doc, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, the whole invisible mechanic's a little bit,
I think it can work, but it doesn't necessarily work in the
I don't think there's enough giveaways, basically. It's too hard to find an invisible inf. And when you got stuff like that making it even more difficult, then yeah. So yeah, I'm for fixing it, basically. That's my stance.
Yeah. Even the fact that footsteps only show up on snow maps, or even
Right, exactly. Yeah.
It's only Kata, or there's more maps. I don't know
Sunstar, I think it happens as well.
That's a sand map.
And permafrost is a snow map. I think it shows up on that as well, and the Nidabatic TDM map as well.
Yeah, I think there's some maps footsteps just don't show up on as well.
No, it's only on snow maps, like on everything else.
No, but I
Arcs
think there's a
should-
snow map that it doesn't show up on.
Really?
What about, does it show up on Blue Shift?
That's not a snow map.
Narc is saying Kata and Perma only in chat. I think that's correct. And
I thought Blue
Nidabatic
Shift was a
TD.
snowman.
Blue Shift is
Blue
an
Shift?
asteroid, right?
It's on yeah.
Lunar
I know.
rock or something.
Blue Shift isn't a snow map.
Fair enough. Just the color tint.
But
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, if it shows footsteps on some maps, it should be on on all the maps.
Yeah, I think it should be a standard
Definitely.
mechanic. Yeah, totally.
definitely. Something like that. Like it was in I've seen that in T2. There was like footsteps and cloak pack emitted a noise. I think that's a good idea to balance out the cloak pack, but that's a different thing entirely. So
I think
I'll leave it at that.
Immune at one point was talking about that there should be a mechanic for snipers where when you scoped your weapon, it should cut down all of the sounds apart from footsteps and stuff. So it's like a focused mode where you're focusing and you hear footsteps louder. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I think
So
that's a
like
good
it-
idea as well.
So like in those modern military shooters, when you zoom in and give
Yeah,
breath
everything
stops.
kind of goes. Yeah, it kind of just all drops down, but then
Yeah.
footsteps could be loud, even if it doesn't make sense. Whatever. I think that'd be quite a good way of like
The
listening. for
cloak
things
pack
or whatever.
actually does something like that. I remember at least if you have like music on in the game, when you go in the cloak pack, the music gets at least it gets like a lot lower in volume.
Right, like
I
when you
think
get
it actually
Nitron
gets
and
muted.
everything goes quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cloak pack does that as well. When music stops when you go into cloak.
By the way, I don't know why people are entering Stowe as bad at Stowe bad at geography because there's no giveaway. So,
I'm just think that.
They're just stating things, really.
okay,
Yeah.
well, it's not true. It isn't true. I'm very good at geography.
Well, thanks very much for the call, Zambito. You got us right back on topic. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I think that's it.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks, dude. Catch you around.
Thanks, mate.
Way to, bring the show back onto its main topic. Trobes.
Yeah. It's like we finished half an hour ago, but we're still just talking about random stuff.
Oh, it's just weird to have a show going for less than 2 hours.
Yeah, it would feel weird.
I was expecting a marathon, and I'm like, just, we're done already? What is this?
Yeah, sorry, Penguin. I mean, it was just a content thing. So, I mean, that's maybe worth mentioning. We'll do the show as long as there's content. So, if there's like 2 topics, then we probably won't do a show next week. So, the next time there's enough meat to maybe talk for more than 20 minutes, then that's when the next Blue Plate will happen, I think.
Yeah, I think the prerequisites for Blue Plate are if anyone's watching it and if there's content to talk
Yeah.
about. So
We're not
as
just
long as
gonna
that's happening, then.
we're not going to argue about content
And
every
as long
show.
as we're still enjoying doing it, I guess. But
I actually have now I remembered something.
We could just talk about like how bad Stowe is at video games
Yeah, that's
for
good.
like 2 hours. I could fill 2 hours in with that.
But Penguin, it sounded like you had a topic.
Yeah, just one thing I wanted to mention. Like, I started recording recently, and I record. Obviously I can't stream because my upload is less than 1 megabyte per second, so it's kind of bad. But I've started recording locally the casts I do. So and then just edit them a bit and the highlight videos basically. So if you can't watch, the entire cast, Stripes takes a while. It's like a best of 3 will take up to 1.5 hours. If it's a best of 5, it's like I think on the grand finals we were casting for about 3 hours, with the interruptions in between the matches and stuff. So it's just an idea I thought. I mean, I know Freaky also did a season 2 recap for the North American, the North American season 2, the what is NAPL? Yeah, that's it. And just thought if if more people would do this, or if it takes too much time, because it really doesn't, to be honest.
It's a cool idea. I think it just takes ages to do.
yeah, there was kind of related topics. I remember this was a little while ago, but someone posted on Reddit about making the standard game shorter and trying to go for shorter games because it does take so long. I don't actually know the details. Nordsmark, you may be a bit more clued
That
in
was
about that.
something about going down to
I'll be right back,
in
Stowe.
comp.
I just realized I muted the entire
Do
stream.
you have anything other than
Sorry,
spectating?
Notch, you'll have to start again.
What?
Well, I left and then I muted Mumble, but then I realized that Mumble's actually what's going on the stream. So,
Okay.
see you guys. I'll get you when you get back.
Okay.
So yeah, try again.
What I was saying is that the initial thought of it was to shorten games so it was easier for spectators, in time regard. So the game would last for 15 minutes instead of 25, and first to 3 caps I think was the original idea. Some discussed then that would be too short and too few caps, so maybe first to 5 and 20 minutes. I could see that more happening. I don't think first to 3 or 15 minutes is a good thing at all. But,
I totally
Yeah.
agree with you, 100% there.
and I actually think, I don't know, maybe it's easier for spectators and stuff, but I don't know. I like the way it is with first to 7. It makes comebacks more plausible, and I just think 25 is and 7 caps is good. I don't know.
What do
Yeah,
you
I
reckon,
agree.
Noms?
I agree with Nordsmark. I mean, with 15 minutes, it would be shorter, but it's like if you all had games where your team has a horrible start, you're playing badly, and just you lose 3 caps at the beginning, and that would basically be the game. But you have games where you go 4-0 down, and then you come back and you win 7-4. With 25 format and stuff. It's just it makes it for much better. I mean.
So
Yeah, it will take some time, but if you were watching Dota or StarCraft, that's pretty much how much a match, those games takes, pretty much.
yeah.
Unless someone SCV rush you and looking at you doing it fast.
It's also I think the shorter you make the games in that regard, the more prone it is to get into boring stuff like de-stagging as soon as you get a few caps up and stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
when you have 7 caps, it's you won't really do that. But if you had only 3 caps, as soon as you get just 1 cap, you could just everybody on D or something like that. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
A proof of that was when we were testing out netball, and basically it was first to 3 caps, 3v3, and it was basically like as soon as you got the first cap, you could just get all your 3 players to basically stack the E, and you would win easily. Just run down the clock. So it would be pretty much the same thing in CTF. Just, it's a nice format that we have, 77, 25 minutes. At most, make, like, I don't think it's a problem, but like at most we could make it 20 minutes. But still.
Yeah, I wouldn't go lower than 20 minutes, and I don't know, maybe 5 caps, maybe we could test it out, but I still think 7 is a good number. I don't know. 15 minutes and it's definitely too short.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so many times where there's been comebacks in the last 6 or 7 minutes and stuff on a 25-minute map. So, yeah, it would definitely change the dynamic of the game.
Sure, like for team games like this, you need a longer time per map. It works for like dueling games and stuff where it's like fewer people, like say Quake, where you play 10 minutes in duels. But for team games, I don't know. 15 minutes seems awfully short.
How long are Counter-Strike rounds? They're like only a few minutes. I guess it's very different. It's one objective.
It's different, like a lot different because you play a lot more rounds as well.
Yeah, and it's only one objective, so once you either bomb or kill everyone, and there's no respawn. Yeah, that's a stupid analogy.
It's a lot different game, so...
To be honest, a full Counter-Strike game can take more than a Tribes one, because you have 30 rounds, you can go to 30 rounds.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah, then
or 31, maybe if you go 15 with 15, I don't know.
Yeah, it's I think it's best of 15.
Best of 30, best of 30.
Is
I mean,
it?
first to 16 wins.
That's
Yeah,
right, and
like
then you got a best
yeah,
of 3 of that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It can like be over in... It can be really fast, or it can be like really slow paced, because that's the way a game like that plays.
But I mean, Tribes can be over pretty quick too. It just doesn't seem
It
to
can.
happen that much
Yeah.
anymore.
Happens mostly again when if it's a stomp, like even teams usually will take the full 25 minutes per map.
Even
Yeah,
like
even more
fairly
with
different teams, I
overtime.
find like there's got to be a real massive difference for it to be a a 5-minute cap out sort of situation.
Oh
from-
yeah,
from my
definitely,
experience.
definitely.
Oh,
People
5
have
minutes.
5-minute cap outs are rare, because that's like more than a cap a minute.
That would mean the other team was AFK basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Like with a very big disparity. I mean, when my new team started, we played Pelican in one of our early scrims, and it took about 12 to 13 minutes per map. But still with such a big difference, and it was still a stomp, but it still took about half the time a normal match would take.
Yes,
So-
even half the time, like that's even for a massive stomp, that's half the time of map. So, yeah, 5-minute cap outs are really rare. So
Like with cappers these days are running routes like, yeah, I'm about 55 out. So yeah.
depends on the map as well. Like I guess if it's DX, you could cap out in really rapid succession. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just I play on stance, so I don't know much about capping, but when I hear like on arcs people say 50 seconds out, I'm like, what? I mean, you can run 2 routes in that time. I'm sure you can. You get sniped on one of them, but still, you can.
Oh, you can. Yeah, it's more prone to be long setups and tasty routes.
Tasty.
When you have tasty as a capper, you know to expect 50-second setups all the time on almost every single map.
Yeah, I know. Black Widow is pretty much the same, except it's not as good.
It's hard to beat tasty though. No, it's hard to beat tasty. That's not really not something to be ashamed of.
Yeah,
Tasty's really good.
he's pretty good at the video game.
Yeah, he can like ski down a hill in video games real good, and then shoot himself with a disc. Too bad he can't shoot other people.
Oh,
All right, guys. Well, maybe we'll move into final thoughts and shoutouts because I think we're done.
Okay.
Nordsmark, start with you.
Okay. Shoutouts to all the struggle cutlers and clutch as fuck. You guys are awesome. Shoutouts to Team Ice Finnmark. We got this. We the best. We won this. And and Narc is a faggot, and
Wow,
Immune is
okay.
bad. Tasty, you're pretty cute, and Black is French. JPY plays Smite, so he's a faggot as well. That's it. That's it.
Nordsmark making all the friends. ArmedPenguin. Not sure how you're going to follow that one, mate, but have a go.
Yeah, that's a bit hard. I mean, big shout outs to my team, Conversation, great bunch of guys. Shout outs to TCN for being an awesome thing, and you should all sign up and go follow it. And, shout out to you guys, of course, for doing this, and to the Tribes community. And I'm gonna plug some shameless advertising here, because I do have a YouTube channel, which I'm gonna post in the chat, where I record my script, highlight editing of casting and playing. So if you wanna see some lucky ass blocks and some crazy clowns, you can always watch that, or just don't and ignore me forever. And of course, Malv on top, as usual. And keep an eye out for the team that's gonna form with Team Slovenia. It's gonna be good.
Did you drop your YouTube in the chat?
Soon, I'm about to type it.
Oh, fair enough. Cool. Stowaway, over to you, mate.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to Nordsmark and ArmedPenguin for coming on. Of course, we'll see whether we have enough stuff for next week. I guess. Definitely sign up for the the various tournaments. You've got the nationals team, summer tournament with prize, and please, if you have the ability, donate like €5 or something like that to the prize pool, because that's really cool. And big shout out to, who is it exactly? I forgot his name. Is it, what's the guy's name who donated quite a lot?
Twin or Oopsmurf is
Twin,
€125 and
Oopsmurf.
running the tournament, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so big shouts to him. That's awesome. Donate to that if you have the ability. Please do. And community tribes tournaments are pretty good, and the summer draft tournament for Game Shrine as well, and Goats one as well. I forget the name of that. It's like another summer thing.
Summer tournament.
Yeah, summer
Goat.
tournament thing. If you're into like watching other things on Twitch, then tune in from tomorrow. What is it? WGCS, I think it is. Starts tomorrow. That should be pretty cool.
What's that?
Summer Games Done Quick. It's like a speedrunning stream. They do like a marathon. It's really cool.
Cool.
If you're into speedrunning. And I'm actually going to do some speedrunning on my channel now. So if you want to come and check out, I'll post the link to my channel now, and I'm going to stream for a bit. So yeah.
Nice one. You're getting really into the streaming this, though. That new internet.
Yeah,
Still in the business.
I haven't been doing as much on my own channel because not very many people watch, but when people do, it's great. And yeah, the people who do, I love them. But yeah, I've been enjoying streaming. It's pretty fun.
Well, you all go follow Stowaway Tribes on Twitch and also on Twitter, and get his numbers up. Because
I hit 200 followers today, actually, on not followers, sorry, subscribers on Twitch.
Nice one.
Yeah, I was so happy. I cried.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I cried on stream. There's a VOD of it.
I'll have to go check that out later. Maybe that'll be my
Becoming the new
material.
anarchy.
That's gift material.
Exactly.
Also, you should all be thinking about the wall. I'm not going to say anymore.
The wall.
Yep. You're on the wall.
We're all bricks in the wall.
Yep. Got to be that brick on the wall.
Okay, I'll get you to explain that to me later. Alright guys, that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you very much, Nordsmark, for coming on. Thank you very much, ArmedPenguin, for joining us. We'd love to have you back anytime you're available. As Stowe said, go sign up for the tournaments. Summer Nations Cup, very, very cool. Summer Draft Tournament, also very, very cool. Goats thing, we'll see if it's very cool. The people will vote with their registration. So get behind it. Go watch Stowaway Tribes directly after this, and he'll show you how to play Zelda really, really fast. I assume it's Zelda, Stowe?
Yeah, Ocarina of Time.
Yep. And until that, we will be back when it makes sense to be back. Like I said, we're not going to run a show if there's only 2 things to talk about. So yeah, go and make some stuff for us to talk about, and we'll run another Blue Plate next week. Otherwise, we'll just keep accumulating the things, and as soon as we can, we'll bring some more people and talk about more tries. But until then, that's going to be it for Behind the Blue Plate. Thank you for joining us this wonderful Wednesday evening or afternoon if you're over there in the States. We'll catch you next time Behind the Blue Plate.